Hey, Sophia. Long time no see. How have you been?
Hey, Ion. Yeah, it's been ages. I've been okay, I guess. Just trying to keep my head above water.
That's a good phrase. Keep my head above water. It means you're surviving, even when life is hard, right?
Exactly. Things have been a bit stressful lately, but I'm hanging in there. What about you?
Hmm. To be honest, I've had better weeks. Sometimes life throws a curveball when you least expect it.
A curveball?
Yeah, it's an idiom that means something unexpected, like a surprise problem.
Oh, I get it. So something unexpected happened to you.
Kinda. I lost one of my freelance projects last month. It really hit me hard.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. That must have been tough.
Yeah, it was. But you know what helped? My friend Imran kept checking on me. He'd call every evening just to ask how I was doing. That simple thing made a big difference.
That's so sweet. Sometimes a small act of kindness can mean the world, right?
Exactly. They say a friend in need is a friend indeed.
I love that saying. It means a real friend is someone who helps you when things are bad, not just when life is good.
Yep. True friends stick around no matter what.
Your story reminds me of something similar that happened to me last year.
Really? What happened?
So, last year, I was really struggling with my studies. My grades were dropping, and I was feeling like giving up. But then my cousin Amira stepped in. She spent hours helping me with my notes, explaining things patiently, and even motivating me to believe in myself again.
That's amazing. It sounds like she really lifted your spirits.
She did. And I realized that sometimes when we're going through hard times, we don't need big solutions. We just need someone to say, I'm here for you.
True. Sometimes just having someone listen can heal half the pain.
Yeah, listening is such a powerful gift, but most people underestimate it.
That's so true. These days, everyone is in such a hurry that they forget to truly listen.
Right. But during hard times, people don't always need advice. They need understanding.
I like that. Understanding before advice. That should be a rule in every friendship.
You're right. Maybe we should write that on a t-shirt.
That would actually sell.
Speaking of helping others, do you think people today are becoming more selfish?
Good question. I don't think everyone is selfish, but yes, the world feels colder sometimes. People are busy chasing their own dreams.
Yeah, it's like everyone's running a race.
Exactly. And when someone falls, not many stop to help.
That's sad. But I believe kindness spreads. Like, if you help one person, they'll help another, and it keeps going, like a chain reaction.
That's such a beautiful thought. It reminds me of the phrase pay it forward.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means instead of paying someone back for their help, you help someone else instead. It keeps the kindness moving.
Oh, wow. That's lovely. I think that's how we can make the world a better place, one kind act at a time.
Totally agree. Last month when I was feeling down, I decided to volunteer at a local food bank.
Really? That's awesome. How was it?
Honestly, it changed my mood completely. Seeing people smile when you hand them food, it's priceless.
I can imagine. Sometimes helping others helps us too.
Exactly. It's like a boomerang. The good you do always comes back to you.
That's another nice phrase. Good always comes back.
Yeah. I think kindness is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes.
That's such a beautiful way to say it. You really have a poetic side, Ion.
Maybe a little. But seriously, I've learned that hard times can teach us a lot, especially about who really cares.
True. When everything's fine, everyone's around. But when things fall apart, only real ones stay.
Exactly. It's like life's way of showing us who our true friends are.
So true. I remember one of my old friends, we were super close, but when I went through a rough time, she disappeared. No calls, no messages.
Ouch. That must have hurt.
It did, but it also taught me that not everyone who smiles with you is really there for you.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to fall to see who will catch you.
That's a powerful line. You should write that one down.
Maybe I will. But, despite all that, I still believe there are good people out there.
I believe that too. Sometimes even strangers can show more kindness than people we've known for years.
That's true. I once got stuck on the road when my bike broke down, and a stranger stopped to help me. He even fixed it for me.
Wow, that's so kind.
Yeah, and he didn't even wait for me to say thank you properly, just smiled and left.
That's what makes it even more beautiful, when people help without expecting anything in return.
Exactly. That's pure kindness.
Sometimes I think hard times are not only about pain, they also bring hidden blessings.
How so?
Well, they make us stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. They teach us what really matters.
I like that. You're turning pain into wisdom.
I try. It's better than turning it into anger, right?
Absolutely. Anger burns bridges. Kindness builds them.
That's another beautiful quote, Ion.
Maybe we should start a quote book together.
Good idea. Title it Words from the Park.
I like that.
Ion, I've been thinking a lot about how we handle tough times differently.
Yeah? What do you mean?
Like, some people keep everything inside. They don't talk about their feelings, while others open up easily.
I'm definitely in the first group. I used to bottle up my feelings.
Bottle up?
Yeah, it means to hide your feelings and not express them.
Oh, right. So you used to do that.
Yeah, all the time. I thought keeping things to myself would make me stronger, but honestly, it just made things worse.
I totally get that. Sometimes we think silence is strength, but it's not.
Exactly. It's like trying to hold your breath underwater. Sooner or later, you have to come up for air.
Wow, that's a perfect way to describe it. So, what changed?
My sister, actually. She's the one who taught me that it's okay to talk. She always says, a problem shared is a problem halved.
I love that saying. It means when you share your worries, they become lighter, right?
Exactly. She's always been my go-to person whenever I'm stuck.
That's so nice. You're lucky to have someone like that.
Yeah, I really am. What about you? Who's your go-to person when things get tough?
Hmm. I'd say my mom. She's my rock.
My rock. That's a strong phrase.
Yeah, it means someone who gives you strength and stability.
That's beautiful. So, your mom helps you through hard times?
Oh, yes, she does. Last year, when I failed one of my exams, I was so upset. I felt like a total failure.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I cried all night, but my mom sat beside me and said, Sophia, one failure doesn't define you. It just prepares you for a better comeback.
That's such great advice. Your mom sounds really wise.
She is. And she told me something I'll never forget. She said, the strongest trees grow in the toughest storms.
That's deep. So the more challenges we face, the stronger we become.
Exactly. Now, whenever I face difficulties, I remind myself of that.
That reminds me of when I was unemployed for almost 6 months. It was one of the hardest periods of my life.
Oh, wow, that must have been really stressful.
It was. I felt useless and hopeless. Every morning I'd wake up thinking, what's the point? But my friend Rafik helped me a lot during that time.
What did he do?
He kept encouraging me. Every single day, he'd send me a job link or a motivational quote. One day he said, don't quit. Sometimes the last key opens the lock.
Oh, I love that saying. It means we should keep trying, right? Because success might be just one step away.
Exactly. And you know what? 2 weeks later, I finally got a job.
That's amazing. It really shows how much a friend's words can lift your spirit.
Yeah, Rafik really reminded me that true friends don't let you give up.
I couldn't agree more. When we help someone during their bad days, they'll always remember it.
Absolutely. I once read that People may forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
That's so true. I think empathy is the heart of real friendship.
I like that. Empathy is the heart of friendship. You should write that one down.
Maybe I will. But really, when you think about it, helping others doesn't always mean money or big favors.
Right. Sometimes it's just a smile, a hug, or a message saying, I'm thinking of you.
Exactly. You never know how much that small gesture can mean to someone who's struggling.
I agree. Even a few kind words can be a light in someone's dark tunnel.
Oh, I like that phrase. A light in someone's dark tunnel. It's beautiful.
Thanks. I think it fits perfectly when talking about helping people.
Totally. You know, last winter, I was feeling really lonely. Everyone was busy and I was away from my family. But one of my classmates, Hannah, noticed I was sad.
Oh, what did she do?
She invited me to her family's house for dinner. I was so surprised. Her family welcomed me warmly and it felt like home.
That's such a kind thing to do.
Yeah, it taught me that sometimes even a simple invitation can make a big difference in someone's life.
Definitely. You know, you just reminded me of another phrase. Every cloud has a silver lining.
Oh, yes. That means even in bad situations, there's always something good hidden inside.
Exactly. Like hard times often bring out the best in people.
Right. Without storms, we'd never see rainbows.
You're full of nice quotes today.
Maybe I should start a motivation page.
You totally should. You'd have a lot of followers.
But seriously, Ion, I think we all go through storms, not just to survive them, but to help others find their way through theirs.
That's such a wise thought. You're saying our pain can become someone else's guide.
Exactly, like using our past struggles to comfort others.
That's actually really comforting. It gives meaning to the hard times.
Yeah, maybe that's what makes us stronger. Not just surviving, but helping others along the way.
I love that. And honestly, talking about this makes me feel grateful for all the people who've helped me. Me too. Sometimes we forget to appreciate them.
True. We should remind ourselves to say thank you more often.
Definitely. Gratitude is another form of kindness.
You're right. And it costs nothing.
You know, Sophia, I really like our talks. They always make me think deeply.
Same here. It feels like we both learn something new every time.
Yeah, and honestly, this conversation feels like a breath of fresh air.
Oh, that's a nice idiom too. A breath of fresh air. It means something new, refreshing, and positive.
Exactly. You're my breath of fresh air after a long week of stress.
Oh, that's sweet. I'll take that as a compliment.
You should.
You know, Ion, sometimes I wonder, what does it really mean to help someone?
That's a deep question. I think real help isn't just about doing something for someone, it's about caring. It's about being there when it counts.
Yeah. Sometimes people help just to look good or to be praised.
True. That's not real kindness. Real kindness comes from the heart, not from the camera.
That's a good one. From the heart, not from the camera.
I just made it up. But you know what I mean, right?
Totally. I think genuine help doesn't always get attention, but it makes a lasting impact.
Exactly. You don't need to shout about your good deeds. Sometimes silent support speaks the loudest.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Silent support speaks the loudest. I like that.
You're collecting quotes again, aren't you?
Maybe I am. But seriously, I remember when my neighbor, Mrs. Rahman, lost her husband. Everyone was sending flowers and writing sad posts online, but my dad quietly went to her house every morning for a week to bring her breakfast.
Wow, that's such a thoughtful gesture.
Yeah, he never talked about it, never told anyone, but she once told me, That breakfast gave me strength to get through the mornings.
That's the real deal. Small actions, big meaning.
Exactly. It taught me that help doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's just showing up.
Yeah. Even sitting silently beside someone who's sad can mean more than 1,000 words.
That's so true. People always think they have to say something to make others feel better, but sometimes you just need to be there.
Yes, being present, that's half the battle won.
Speaking of being there, have you ever felt completely alone even when you were surrounded by people?
Pause. Yeah, many times. Especially during my college years. I had friends, but somehow I felt invisible.
I know that feeling too well. It's like being in a crowd, but still feeling like no one sees you.
Exactly. That's why emotional support is so important. When someone really sees you, it feels like sunshine breaking through the clouds.
That's such a warm image. You really have a way with words.
Maybe it's because I've felt that darkness before. I know how much a little light can help.
Yeah, I think people who have been through pain understand others better.
Definitely. Pain teaches empathy.
And empathy creates connection.
You're absolutely right. You know, there's a saying, when you've been in the dark, you learn to appreciate even a flicker of light.
Oh, I love that. It's like saying that our scars remind us of what we've survived.
Exactly. Scars aren't signs of weakness, they're signs of strength.
I once met a girl at a community center. She used to stutter and was very shy. Everyone ignored her, but I tried to talk to her every week. Slowly, she opened up.
That's wonderful, Sophia. What happened after that?
A few months later, she told me, "You were the only one who listened." That hit me deeply.
Wow, that's powerful. It just proves how important it is to make people feel heard.
Yeah, it costs nothing to listen, but it can change someone's world.
Nah, true. Sometimes the best way to help someone is just to say, I understand.
Or even just, "You're not alone."
Exactly. Those words can pull someone back from the edge.
It's strange, isn't it? We all want to be strong, but sometimes the bravest thing we can do is ask for help.
So true. Asking for help doesn't make us weak. It makes us human.
I wish more people understood that. So many suffer in silence because they're scared to reach out.
Yeah. Because society teaches us to hide our struggles. But no one can carry the world alone.
That's true. Even superheroes have sidekicks.
Exactly. Batman has Robin, remember?
See, even Batman needed a little help sometimes.
Smiling. You know, I think teamwork is not just for work or school, it's for life too.
That's a nice way to put it. Life teamwork.
Yeah. Helping each other is like holding hands in a storm. It doesn't stop the rain, but it makes you feel safe.
Oh, that's such a comforting image. Holding hands in a storm. I love that.
Maybe I should write poetry someday.
You totally should. Your words have heart.
Thanks, Sophia. But you know what? Talking about this topic makes me realize how often we underestimate ourselves.
How do you mean?
Like, we think we can't help much, that we're too small to make a difference. But even a tiny candle can light up a dark room.
Yes, that's so true. I think everyone has something to offer.
Exactly. You don't have to fix someone's life, just be a small part of their healing.
That's beautiful. And honestly, sometimes we help others without even realizing it.
You're right. A kind smile, a patient ear, these little things can stay in people's hearts forever.
Yeah. I remember once I smiled at a stranger on a bus who looked really sad. A week later, she saw me again and said, "That smile saved my day."
Wow, really? That's amazing.
Yeah. That day, I realized how powerful kindness can be.
You know what they say, a little kindness goes a long way.
Yes, that's one of my favorite idioms. It means even small kindness can have big effects.
Exactly. And I think when we go through hard times ourselves, it gives us the strength to help others more sincerely.
That's true. Pain connects people in a way that comfort never can.
Beautifully said. You should write that in our Words from the Park quote book.
Oh, yes, that's definitely going in.
Sophia, talking about this makes me want to be more mindful.
Mindful.
Yeah, like noticing when people around me are struggling instead of assuming they're fine.
That's such an important point. We often say, "How are you?" but we don't really listen to the answer.
Exactly. Maybe we should start asking, how are you really?
I like that. That one extra word, really, can open someone's heart.
Yeah. Sometimes people just need permission to be honest.
Right. Because pretending to be okay is exhausting.
Totally. And helping someone doesn't always mean giving solutions. Sometimes it's just saying, take your time, I'm here.
That's beautiful. And you'd make a really good counselor, Ayan.
Maybe. Or maybe I'm just learning through my own mess.
Well, whatever it is, you're doing great.
Thanks, Sophia. And honestly, this conversation itself feels like therapy.
Same here. It's like we're both helping each other tonight.
Yeah. It's funny, sometimes deep talks are the best medicine.
I couldn't agree more.
Hey, Sophia, you made it, even in this rainy weather.
Of course. I wouldn't miss our Friday tea time. Besides, the rain makes it kind of peaceful, don't you think?
Yeah, totally. It's cozy. So how's your week been?
Honestly, much better. I've been trying to stay positive, just like we talked about last time.
That's great. What did you do differently?
Well, I started checking in with my friends more often. I sent a few texts, and it turned into long, heartfelt conversations. It felt nice.
That's awesome. Sometimes just asking, how are you, can open doors you didn't expect.
Exactly. One of my friends told me she was struggling with anxiety, and we talked for hours. She said my message came at the right time.
That's amazing, Sophia. You see, you're already helping others during their hard times.
Yeah. And it made me realize helping others doesn't always mean big actions. Sometimes it's small things that matter the most.
True. There's this saying, it's the little things that count. It fits perfectly here.
Oh, I love that. I also started keeping a gratitude journal.
Really? That's a great idea. How's it going so far?
Pretty good. Every night, I write 3 things I'm thankful for. Even on bad days, I find something small, like a good meal or a nice message.
That's beautiful. Gratitude can really change your mindset. I should try that too.
You should. It helps you see how blessed you are, even when things feel messy.
Yeah. It reminds me of something my mom used to say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Oh, yes, that's one of my favorite idioms. It means we should make the best out of a bad situation, right?
Exactly. And honestly, I think we're both learning to do that.
I agree, and it feels good. I've learned that being strong doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means allowing others to help, too.
That's such a powerful thought, Sophia. Sometimes people think asking for help is a sign of weakness, but it's actually a sign of courage.
Absolutely. I used to think I had to handle everything myself, but now I see that teamwork really lightens the load.
That reminds me of another saying, many hands make light work.
Oh, that's a nice one. It means when people work together, things become easier, right?
Exactly. It's true for both work and life.
Ayan, I think we've both grown a lot through these conversations.
I think so too. It's like therapy, but with tea instead of a couch.
True, and cheaper too.
Definitely. But really, I'm glad we've been talking about all this. It's made me more aware of how important it is to check on people and to let them check on me.
Me too. Before, I used to hide my feelings when I was struggling. Now I try to open up a bit more.
That's great progress. Sometimes the first step towards healing is just admitting you're not okay.
Exactly. And once you do that, others can step in and help.
You know, it's funny, we started this conversation talking about helping others, but I think we've ended up helping each other instead.
You're right. That's the beauty of friendship. It works both ways.
Yeah. It's like giving and receiving sunlight. Both people grow brighter.
That's a lovely metaphor, Ion. You're getting poetic now.
Maybe the rain's inspiring me.
Maybe. But seriously, I really appreciate your support these past few weeks. You've been a good listener.
Hey, that's what friends are for. Besides, you've done the same for me, too.
I guess we're even then.
Deal.
You know what's interesting? When you go through tough times, you start to see who really cares.
Yeah. The hard days revealed true hearts.
Exactly. And sometimes those moments build the strongest bonds.
That's so true. Struggles don't just test us, they connect us.
I think that's one of life's biggest lessons.
Couldn't agree more. So, what's your plan from here?
I think I'll focus on being more present, helping others, staying positive, and not stressing over what I can't control.
That's a solid plan. I'm trying to do the same, focusing on small wins each day.
That's a good idea. Step by step, right?
Yep. Slow and steady wins the race.
Another great phrase. You're full of idioms today.
Guess I'm on a roll. That's another idiom. It means I'm doing well and keeping the momentum.
I'm learning so many today.
See? Even our conversation is educational.
I love that. We should totally start a podcast someday. Tea Talks with Ayan and Sophia.
That actually sounds pretty cool. We could talk about real-life struggles and how to deal with them.
Exactly. It could help people who feel alone, just like we helped each other.
Wow, I like that idea. Helping people through conversations. Simple but powerful.
See, that's what I love about talking with you. We always end up turning ideas into something meaningful.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Another idiom. You're unbeatable today.
Guilty as charged. But hey, I'm glad we had all these talks.
Me too. I feel stronger, more hopeful, and ready for whatever comes next.
That's the spirit. And remember, if life ever gets hard again, you're not alone.
Thanks, Ayan. That means a lot.
Always, Sophia. We've got each other's back, no matter what.
No matter what. You know, maybe hard times aren't always bad. They teach us things we'd never learn otherwise.
Yeah, they teach us how strong we are and how much kindness matters.
Exactly. Maybe that's the silver lining in every storm.
Beautifully said. And look, the rain's finally stopping.
Yeah. It's like the world saying things will get better.
They always do. You just have to hold on and keep faith.
You're right. Stands up smiling. Ready to head out?
Yeah, let's go. But before we do, one last quote for the road. Tough times never last, but tough people do.
Perfect ending. Let's remember that.
Deal.